So I've been playing around with the Pixel 8 and the Pixel 8 Pro, and yeah, I just gotta be honest. These phones have surprised me. If you're new here, you might not know this, but every single Pixel phone that I've had that Google sent over to me from the Pixel 3a to the Pixel 7, every single one of them I've had, and every single one of them overheated. In fact, my Pixel 7 Pro and my Pixel 7 overheated inside the house while I was on a video call. And I wasn't the only one. Adam from Tech Odyssey, you guys may or may not know him, but he was doing a video call with his doctor. And the phone just stopped working. Like it got too hot, the video call ended. Now, honestly, that's not the kind of phone you want, right? Like you want a phone that's reliable. Cellular reception was also horrible with the Pixel 7 and the Pixel 7 Pro, at least in my area, and it's not just with T-Mobile. Even when I went over to AT&T, I think it got even worse, but I'm not sure, so I can't, don't take my word for it. But it either stayed the same or got worse than it already was. There's always just one stretch of road in my city where my Pixel 7 just stops working. Don't know why, it's just no service. And on top of all of that, the Tensor G2 from last year wasn't exactly what I would call a battery champion. It wasn't even like a battery anything. The battery life was horrible on the Pixel 7 series. In fact, if you guys have seen a ton of those like YouTube battery test videos, the Pixel 7 series was always usually the first one to just give up, right? So obviously when Google released the 8 and the 8 Pro, I went out and bought them because Google stopped giving me free phones because I guess I was a little too honest. Hey, my bad for being honest. Just speaking my thoughts. I wasn't really too hyped up about them. I'm like, oh great, new Pixel phones, oh great, more overheating, yay. But I was wrong.
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
Alright, well, I didn't ask you, Google. See, they're spying on me now. They're making sure I say good things about the Pixel 8 series. So the Pixel 8 series, again, I've had them here, I've been playing around them for a few days. They've actually been really good phones. It's like almost Google took everything that I didn't like about the 7 series and just did a complete 180. And by the way, if you guys are interested in the Pixel 8 series, Best Buy has a ton of offers right now. You can get up to like $800 off, I believe. And if you buy the Pro model, you get not the Galaxy Watch, what am I talking about? You get the Pixel Watch for free. This alone is like $350, I believe. And if you buy the Pixel 8, the standard Pixel 8, they're gonna give you the Pixel Buds Pro for free. So free goodies, links down below. These phones have been nothing but good to me. I've had no overheating at all, even after taking a few hundred photos out in the sun. No overheating, even when I'm fast charging these devices. No overheating. It's almost too good to be true. You know what I mean? I'm almost waiting for them to overheat. But I've tried to put these phones through everything that I put them through last time. No overheating at all. Whatever Google did, I mean, it works. And I also gotta admit, I love what Google is doing with the whole new AI kind of concept revolving around the cameras. I absolutely love playing around with it. It's super fun. Yeah, it may not be like your typical like real life photo. Who cares? It's fun to play around with. It works really well, and it's kind of the next evolution in smartphone photography, whether you like it or you hate it. Now, I do have a full dedicated like camera like review of these phones coming up, so if you guys are interested, definitely stay tuned. So what about the cell service? Well, like I said, I have no issues with these phones. They both, like on the same road that I talked about before with my Pixel 7 series, these phones handle it like a champ. In fact, they're basically just as good as my Samsung phones, and I don't know if you guys know anything about Samsung, but if there's one thing Samsung does right, it's how well they handle cell service. I mean, oh my god, it's almost impossible to lose signal on a Samsung phone unless you're like in the middle of nowhere. Even the battery life on the Pixel 8 and the Pixel 8 Pro have been amazing. Like I said, it's almost too good to be true. It's almost like these are not Pixel phones, you know what I mean? So with my Pixel 8 Pro, I'm getting on average, like I said, every day is different. Every day I'm opening different apps and using them like at different lengths of time, right? But on average, I'm getting around 7 hours to 7 hours 30 minutes on my Pixel 8 Pro, which is fantastic if you ask me, because I barely got 6 hours on my Pixel 7 Pro. And the smaller Pixel 8 is getting me around 6.5 to, well, yeah, around 6.5 on average. And like I said, 6.5 hours for a pretty small phone, that's not bad at all. But I must warn you, I do not play any video games on my phone, so, naturally, if you play a lot of games in your phone, well, obviously your battery is gonna go down the tank. That goes for any phone. I also absolutely love the brighter displays on these phones. I mean, 2000 nits on the Pixel 8 and up to 2400 on the Pixel 8 Pro. It's bonkers, man. They get so bright, it doesn't even make sense. And again, that was one of my other complaints, which I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, but that's screen brightness. The Pixel 7 series was trash, but the Pixel 8 series, hey man, not bad at all. But talking about Android 14, it has given me no issues at all. Like for example, my iPhone 15 Pro Max, which I'm actually recording with right now, using the front-facing camera. I hope it looks good. But when that phone came out with iOS 17, I mean, come on. You don't even need me to tell you all the bugs that it had. Specifically, the huge overheating issues that a ton of people were experiencing, as well as the bad battery life, even on the Pro Max model. Let's just say the iPhone 15 series has had a rocky start. But with the Pixel 8 series with Android 14, I cannot find any issues. It's honestly surprising. Another thing I want to mention is the charging. I've had a few people ask me, hey, is the charging increased? Is it any faster? Maybe the G3 chip kind of takes up a little bit more or allows in more charge rather. And no, it's been basically the same exact charging, which is kind of fine in my opinion because the battery life lasts a whole lot longer, like honestly like 2 hours of screen on time longer than the previous phones. So I'm okay with, I've said this before by the way, so I'm not like a Pixel fanboy, relax, okay? Google literally kicked me out of their like team, okay? So that should prove I'm not a Pixel fanboy. But I'm okay with a phone charging a little bit slower than the rest as long as it has good battery life. If it has great battery life, cool, I don't really care how fast it charges because it lasts me the entire day. That's no problem. On the contrast side of things, the Pixel 7 series had horrible battery life and it charged kind of mediocre as well. So you kind of got like the bad of both worlds. So whatever Google did with the Pixel 8 series, I just hope they can keep it up because right now, it's been really good. If you guys have any questions that I didn't answer in this video, maybe some specific questions that you kind of want like me to go in detail, drop me your comments down below. I'll try to answer as many of you as I can. And again, don't forget the link to buy the Pixel 8 and the Pixel 8 Pro if you guys want that sweet bundle. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Best Buy didn't tell me, but if you guys want to take advantage of it, links down below as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, I would appreciate a like. It's absolutely free to you, but it helps me and the channel out a lot, and I always truly appreciate it. And if you are new here and you want to see more Pixel style videos, definitely subscribe. And that's it. This was Mark from Mark's Tech. Adios.